Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Fatback for this Sunday evening. No football going on at the moment, unless you count internationals. There's fellas in Brazil getting taken off the pitch and put on a plane and sent home. Some Argentinians, and look, it's we're going to do a draft because we always do this sort of stuff during the international break. So this is exactly what we're going to do. With me, I have got Keith, I have Seany, and I have Conroy in this one. And just to let people know, the lads are not looking at the comments tonight. I am. And I will throw some in there as we go along. But the lads will not be looking at the comments during this draft. This draft is a Premier League draft. Each player will have to put a team of 11 together. And this is how it's going to work. There is 33 questions. Okay. Sorry, there's not 33. There's 25 questions and 8 wild cards. If a person gets an answer correct, that they choose a number, they get a question. If they get it correct, they get to choose any player that's ever played in the Premier League to go into their side. If they get it wrong, they have to pick a number between 1 and 50 because that's the amount of teams that have been in the Premier League since it's started in 1992. When they pick a number, a team is assigned to them and they have to pick a player from that team. If Keith keeps ripping paper up while I'm doing this, I'm going to kill him. All right.
Oh, sorry about that.
-1. Keith only gets 10 players now. And as I said, we'll explain it as we go along, but we're not going to be too hard on the lads tonight. We're going to get a question right, pick any player you want. Get one wrong, get a team, get assigned that team, and pick a player. And we go as we... Look, we'll have a laugh while we're going. I forgot a glass, so I'm drinking it out of a can tonight. It's actual cans tonight. All right, just to let people know before they have a meltdown. It is Pratsky. It's not the sponsor of the show, but it's Pratsky. It's amazing stuff, just to let you know.
So yeah, snipey mood is to do with your cans and not me ripping paper, just so we're clear on that. You just took it out on me.
Listen, I'm happier out of a can. I'm only polite. I only see myself as middle class when I put it in a glass, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, back to me roots and all that. Conroy, how are you, my man?
No, good, thanks, mate. Good. I'm a bit choked to the cold this weekend, but thanks very much for having me on. I've watched quite a few of these drafts, especially the quizzes as well. So buzzing to be here, and yeah, no, it's going to be good. I'm quite. I hope I don't end in disaster. As long as I do reasonably well, I'll be okay with that. As long as my team can compete by the end of it, but who knows?
Okay, good stuff. Seany, I told you it was going to be a cracker, and your response to me earlier was, well, the last time I done this, you were asking me questions like, what is Jemba's favourite meal? Do you think it's going to be a bit easier tonight?
Yeah, I hope so. I went with the Ireland top tonight.
Yeah.
I was going to go with the Argentinian top. I was afraid some blatant Brazilian doctor was going to come in and raid me gaff and pull me out by the head, so I said I better not.
Okay, Morissette, of course, came and ended that tracksuit top for tonight, as Keith told us earlier. Keith sporting the Gremio stuff, ripping up paper like he's in, I don't know.
Brazilian government, do what I want. I do what I want.
Yeah.
Brazilian government.
Okay, did you have a good weekend?
I did, yeah, good weekend. The little fella had his first football match yesterday in schoolboy football. Yeah, watch this space. He's one to watch for the future. Might put him in the draft somewhere if we can. Great little player.
Okay. Laura Duffy reckons I'm about to go full Brazilian health authority on Keith for the paper. No, it's not that. Right. So before we started, we picked randomly the order. So it's Conroy to go first, Keith to go second, Seany to go third. I'm just going to list them as I see them on the page, and then at the end, Keith's going to take them, stick them into teams, stick them on Instagram and Twitter tomorrow, and we'll have a bit of laugh on that as well. Right. So let's get going. Numbers 1 to 33. Conroy, you get to go first. Give me a number.
17.
17, there's a wild card, so you get to choose any player that's ever played in the Premier League.
Oh, that's a good start. Henry.
Thierry Henry. Okay, so Henry, of course, is gone for the rest of the lads. They can't have him. Now, that doesn't rule out Arsenal or anything like that. The other lads can have Arsenal players as well. Keith gets to go second. Keith, give me a number.
26.
Number 26. Okay. Eric Cantona made his comeback against Liverpool, if you remember rightly, in 1995, I think. It was 95, around November, I think. Do you remember they pushed the game back? So it was
come back from what, Gav? Come back from what?
It's come back from what? Shaking hands with people in Selhurst Park.
Malice at the Palace.
But do you remember they moved the game so his ban will be up so he could play. And the game finished 2-2. Okay, Robbie Fowler scores twice for Liverpool, 2 crackers as well. Cantona scores a penalty.
Yeah.
Who scored the other goal for Manchester United?
Scored the other goal. Giggs.
I'm the only non-Irish one in here, so I think that's why that comment stands.
Hold on. Oh, that's all right. I thought he was looking at comments there.
No, I have look at Keith straight in. Look.
No, I don't think any of this cheating.
Who did you go with? Giggs?
Giggs, yeah.
Giggs is incorrect. The answer was Nicky Butt. He scored the opening goal after about 3 minutes. I think Giggs might have assisted it though. So give me a number.
Do we get any points for that now?
No, you just get a number between 1 and 50. Pick one.
All right. I'll have 16.
Number 16 is Portsmouth.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So I get to pick a Portsmouth player?
Any player that's played for Portsmouth in the Premier League.
That's not so bad, Keith.
I know, they've had a few tasty ones, all right. Let me see.
If you don't go for this fella, I'll be disappointed. There's one possible my head that you should love.
Now you're bleeding putting me off here.
Yeah, because you've a big list of Portsmouth players there before Seany opened his mouth.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with a player I love. Canu.
Well, I thought you would have went for Alessandrini.
There you go. I never even thought of it.
No, you said Canu. Fucked.
I'll go with he was the Alessandro. I'll go with Canu. I like Canu.
Okay. Seany.
I just gave you the Pro Evo name, Keith. That's all. He was Pro Evo.
No, I knew who you were on about. Yeah.
Seany, give us a number between 1 and 33, please.
4.
Number 4. Okay. Which American international forward striker played for Coventry City between 1993 and 1995, scoring 9 goals in the Premier League?
Easy peasy. Should know that.
Oh, it's man. It's the. Is he red hair? He's got ginger hair.
No.
Yeah. Shut up, Gav. Don't be telling them no. He does do. Yeah, he could do.
He had hair.
You're giving him the answer now, for fuck's sake. No, he's not a ginger and he has hair.
I'm trying to think of that fucking man who was doing all the work for the MLS. I haven't got a clue, Gav. I pass. I'm not going to lie.
The answer is Roy Wegerle.
Yeah, I'm not a help. I knew that.
Played with Blackburn.
Never had a clue, mate. No, I don't have a clue.
So, Seany, you get a number between 1 and 50, please.
I'll go 4 again.
Stoke. They've had some bangers as well, actually.
Yeah, they have.
They did have some decent players. I'm trying to think who went on to be actually decent from there, though. There's 2 jumping out. I'm trying to be the politician round and see who's going to get me the vote here. I'll go with... Because they went through a patch of just signing players going, how the fuck did they get in, didn't they?
Champions
League
winners.
I'll just take... I'm going to take Shaqiri, Gav.
Shaqiri, okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay.
Stoke won't come up again then, will it, Gav? That's Stoke gone now. Because I would say Crouch wouldn't do a bad shout with Stoke as well. 100 Premier League goals.
There's loads of strikers.
He won't come back. They won't come back up in relation to when you get a question wrong, but they might come back up if someone wants to pick a player from them of their own. But
I can't see that happening.
I can't believe we've wasted a forward player and picked Canu off Portsmouth. That's fucking terrible. I could have had Saul Campbell and all. And picked.
I know, that's what I was going to say, Keith. Saul Campbell, mate, underrated centre back.
Could have had
forward as well. I could have stuck Herman Heroiderson in at left full here.
You could have had Sheringham. You could have had a few there. Anyway, back to Conroy. Conroy, give me a number.
19.
Number 19. Okay, can you tell me Swindon Town's all-time Premier League top scorer?
Having a laugh, man.
They're only in it for one
Premier
season.
League, so they've only in it for one season. But
Yeah, it's
I
easy.
mean,
Come on, Conroy.
I'll be honest, I know my Premier League history, but I've watched Premier League years a lot of time, but I cannot remember Swindon. I'm struggling. I'm going to say, I think it was Ipswich he played for, but I'm just going to go, I'll go for Marcus Stewart.
No, it's incorrect. It's Jan Arge Fjordtoft.
Fjordtoft.
Nah.
Yeah. That waffler off Twitter.
Yeah.
He was actually a footballer before he told lies on the internet for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I actually think that see if that was Ipswich, I think that was the correct answer because I'm pretty sure Marcus Stewart got top scorer. So
yeah, Marcus Stewart done well, and I think it was 99-2000, was it?
That's the farthest I go. Anything past that, game over.
Yeah. So give me a number between 1 and 50.
10.
Number 10, Nottingham Forest.
There's one screaming at me.
Playing in the Premier League for me, I think playing in the Premier League, as far as I remember, I'll go for Stuart Pearce.
He wasn't even in the top 3.
Yeah.
You dropped the bollock. You dropped the bollock there.
No, leave him.
For Premier League, not as far as for Premier League. Not as far as.
Yeah, man, whip dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I can get better in that area. Like if I get a few questions right.
Teddy Sheringham or Roy Keane or any of them boys. No.
Oh, Roy Keane. Yeah, that was a good one. Forgot about that. Good shout.
You're all giving each other stuff away here. They might use.
Well, Forest are gone,
no, they're not, because he could turn around and pick Keane for Forest now.
I'm shutting up now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
These drafts are usually fluid and the rules sort of iron themselves out as we go along.
Oh, we just make them up as we go along.
Can we swap Kanye onto either of these two shit teams?
No, there's no swapping. There'll be no swapping.
I can do a bit of swapping at the
end.
end.
I'll see at the end. All right, I have to make questions up my own fucking head now when I get to
I'm feeling I'm going to be stinking the gaff out already when I get stuff.
Right, Keith, number between 1 and 33, please.
26.
26 is already being picked. You picked it the last
Probably by me, wasn't it?
Fuck's sake.
3.
Number 3 is a wild card. You can pick wherever you like.
Pick wherever. So I can get Herman Heriderson now if I want.
Yeah, you can get him if you want, yeah.
I'll skip him. I will. Let me see. Canu up front. Who do I want in there? I am going to take Steven Gerrard because I'm playing the political vote here.
Okay, Stevie Gerrard.
There's nothing like Stevie Gerrard to get the votes in.
No, there's not. No, yeah, bang on.
See, I didn't realise that. It was between Ollie or Gerrard for me.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna make a bone and start tagging Paul's Gold's fan pages into it now.
Yeah, but the only thing is, when he said to me, when he said there, nothing like Gerrard for the votes. Now I'm definitely thinking we start.
With the swaps,
yeah.
That's it. I'm trying to get rid of Kanu and I'll end up getting Shaqiri back instead. Gerrard gone.
Seany, number between 1 and 33, please.
8.
Number 8. Okay. So, do you remember Paolo Wanchop?
I do.
Right. So, Derby went to Old Trafford in April '97 and beat Manchester United. United, I think, were a couple of days away from a European semi-final, I think, with Borussia Dortmund. All right?
Yeah.
So, I want you to tell me what score Derby won at Old Trafford that day.
I think it was 4-3, was it?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. It was 3-2.
He scored a hat-trick, didn't he?
No, we didn't. 3-2. In April '97 is the one where he goes from the halfway line. He actually only scores the one that day, believe it or not.
Oh, sorry, I thought I completely got that wrong then.
Now, number between 1 and 50.
26. I'm going to take Keith's number.
Coventry.
Coventry City.
Yeah.
There's a banger in there.
Yeah, there's a banger in there straight away. 2 actually you can think of.
Coventry City. I should know this because I should be like a half a Coventry fan because we have cousins over there and they're
no excuse then. Have you no excuse?
But I can only think of man Dickoff played for them, didn't he?
That's the only one you can think of.
Who?
That's Paul. I'm not picking him.
He didn't play for Coventry.
He didn't play there, did he?
No, he played for City. Leicester.
I know. I know Bellamy played there. Gary Mack. Dion Dublin. Who do I have Shaqiri, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who'd go well with him? Holmes under the hammers, Dion Dublin. Who's target man? Get Shaq playing off him. The power cube playing off Dion and the
the drumming cube and the power cube in the same team.
Yeah. There you go. It's all about cubes. It's all about the cubes.
Do you know what? I'm looking at the political side. I'm gonna go Gary Mack. He's a bit of a cult hero, so I'll go and Conroy as well. I'll appreciate that one, I'm sure.
And there's when you forgot.
Yeah, no, I do, mate. I do. That's what I was going to say, Robbie Keane.
Oh, I was going to say Gordon Strachan.
Gary Mack. Okay, back to Conroy. So far, Conroy has Stuart Pearce and Thierry Henry. Seany has Gary Mack and Shaqiri. Keith has Gerrard and Canu. So we're back to Conroy. Conroy, give me a number.
3. Go for 3, Gav.
3 is gone already.
3 gone, sorry. Go for 11. 11.
11. Let me see now. 11 is a wild card.
Oh, no.
Choose whoever you want.
Yeah, let's stop. The new boy gets all the blade wild cards. What's going on
I'm going to have to send you a copy of these now because you get all fucking antsy about it.
Listen, I don't want to use this one, but I think because you took Gerrard, I'm going to have to go for Paul Scholes.
Paul Scholes.
Conroy doesn't grasp the L-blading political game at all here, does he?
No, but I feel like the political game's gone if I've not got Stevie. So, like, I've just midfield-wise.
You could have picked anyone. Okay.
Anybody.
I'm surprised.
In my head, I'm thinking all-time Premier League 11s here. This is what I'm thinking of anyway.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
Don't vote of Liverpool fans.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Fair enough, guys.
That's fair. Okay.
Maybe I've not caught on to that. I'm just going logically in my head, but I'll die on that hill. It's fine.
Yeah.
I would like to withdraw my official complaint about Conroy getting all the wild cards because it's actually working out fine.
Conroy, you're not up to speed on the politics around here yet, but
no.
Jack Hall says makey uppy rules. They're not makey uppy rules. I've fucking done them ages ago. And they're really good rules. So stop, Jer. Enjoy your cans. Relax. Keith, number please.
26.
Seriously?
I'm only messing. 10.
10. Okay. Sunderland question.
Okay, yeah. Specialist subject.
In 99-2000, Kevin Phillips was the Premier League's top scorer.
How many goals did he get?
How many goals did Kevin Phillips score in the Premier League that season?
34.
Incorrect.
30, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He won the goal about, didn't he, that year?
Yeah.
In Europe.
Yeah, in Europe.
Yeah.
Is he the last English one to get 30? That might be an absolute rubbish stat I've heard, but I remember that coming up recently. I might be wrong.
Would Kane or Vardy gone near it?
I don't think they've hit 30 in Premier League goals. It's always been like 20 to 25. 20, I might be wrong.
Yeah. So give me a number between 1 and 50, Keith.
34.
Birmingham City.
The Brummies. These have had some good players now.
They have actually. I can think of one straight away.
I can't think of any now. I'm having a bit of a blank. Let me see. Do I want to take a keeper here? These have had decent keepers. Do I want to go? Birmingham. I'm going to take Christophe Dugarry.
That's who I was thinking of straight away.
Absolute shit. I was going to say World Cup winner. What a shout that is, Keith. Brilliant.
What a player.
Yeah, great player. Zidane's buddy. Never got the hype because of Zidane. But he's
Red Steve says Conroy is new, so cut my break when you vote against him. But do vote against him.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Oh, stop. That'd be good. I like that.
Welcome to the Fatback 4.
That's it. You're in now.
I would try to be tactical and it just went absolutely against me.
Fully anointed now. Seany, give us a number between 1 and 33, please.
Yeah, 17.
17.
No chance of being a wild card.
Let me see. Hold on 1 sec. 17's already gone, Seany.
Right, 18.
18. So, Manchester United in 1993-94 achieved the highest points total. The highest points total they've ever had in the Premier League. How many points was it?
Was it 89?
It wasn't. It was 92. Would you believe they've done 87, 88, 89, 90, 91 and 92 when I checked it earlier. 92 is the highest in the second season of the Premier League. So
there was probably a shitload of teams in it that year as well, was there? There was probably 24 teams.
There could have been 20. There could have been 22 in it, actually, yeah. There could have been. Sean, give me a number between 1 and 50, please.
48.
Swansea City.
Brendan Rodgers is watching this and shouting at the screen here, telling you who to pick.
The Welsh Shabby.
The Welsh Shabby.
It's not going to be him anyway.
Joe.
Swansea City.
I'm trying to think of Swansea players that moved on from Swansea and were dead.
They had one really good one, but probably.
I keep. I was thinking. I've always rated him quite highly as a footballer, but best not.
Maybe not the best human being, but hell of a ball player.
Definitely.
See, there's other ones you can pick that, but like fucking Swansea. Who can we go with? I'm just trying to think it because I'm trying to like fresh out me squad a little bit. Do you know who I actually used to love for them? Jonathan de Guzman. I thought he was class, but I'm not going to go with him because there's so many other good footballers.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Actually, used to.
Yeah, there's obviously the other. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. If I played, I'd be getting me dog kicked in if I vote for him. Because I don't want to fill up on me spot. I'm just trying to think of who I could put in there. Who was
tuck them when you get a shitty team like that. Where can you tuck someone? That's where I made me canoe mistake.
But
yeah,
we'll find a way of ravaging these teams at the end. So
you know what? I'm gonna go with Renato Sanchez.
Very good show. I like that
because he's modern. A bit of recency bias never hurt anyone.
You're going for the youth vote. I like that. All the FIFA heads and all, they'll be all over that. Good thinking, Seany.
Sorry.
I was thinking of me, Joe, but we'd only one good season.
What a season, What a season.
Yeah.
So, at the end of that round...
Bounty done well.
At the end of that round, Conroy has Stuart Pearce, Paul Scholes, Thierry Henry. Keith has Gerard Dugarry and Kanu. And Seany has Renato Sanchez, Gary McAllister and Xherdan Shaqiri. So, back to you, Conroy. Number between 1 and 33, please.
Is 33 been picked yet, Gav?
No, it hasn't.
Go for 33 then, please.
Wild card.
No way.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk. Get in my team, Virgil van Dijk.
Okay, VVD.
Is that again another wild card?
Yeah, straight in.
Oh, brilliant.
There's a political one for you.
You see, I'm getting the hang of it now, Conroy. I'm getting the hang of it now.
Yeah. So you're getting the hang of it now, straight in. Okay.
I was expecting you to go heavy on Gary Pallister or something there.
Keep in mind, I got that written down. I've got Pallister written down.
Okay, so Keith,
it's like countdown. Another wild card, please, there, Gavin.
I've only to answer one question and I got it wrong.
Yeah, and you still ended up with fucking Stuart Pearce in your team. That's a shambles.
Keith,
you're up next.
Has 8 been taken, Gav?
8 has been taken.
Has 9 been taken, Gav?
9 is a wild card.
Oh, excellent.
We're running out of wild cards. We've only 3 of them left now.
Poor Seany.
I can't get another 2, so there's only one up on that.
I am going to take Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Okay, good stuff. Seany, on to you. Give us a number between 1 and 33, please.
Just the wild card, please, there, Gavin.
You pick the number.
Number 14, Gav.
14 is a wild card.
You.
Jason, now I have to pick a player.
Pressure. Stressed out now trying to think of one.
Who will I go with? So I have I've Shaqiri. Oh, he'd be
Do you know who looked well in your team, Seany? I think Dion Dublin up top there.
You just keep saying Dion Dublin.
With the link up with McAllister and
Charlie
then the
Dimmock,
Shaqiri
Charlie
and
Dimmock from
ground force.
yeah, from ground force left wing.
There's still room to get Ronaldo and Shane Long in the same team.
Yeah,
So I'm not
There
all
you
in
go. That's the dream.
Who will I go with then? Jesus. Do you know, I always talk about how underappreciated he is, and I'm gonna go for probably the best player we've ever had, I think, in the Premier League. I'm gonna go Mo Salah.
Okay.
I don't like that.
He's not.
I was hoping for Dion Dublin. I thought Dion really deserved the spot.
So that was a quick round. So Conroy has Stuart Pearce and Virgil van Dijk at the back. Paul Scholes in midfield. Thierry Henry up front. Keith has Trent Alexander-Arnold at the back. He has Gerrard in the midfield, and he's Dugarry and Cano up front. And Seany has Renato Sanchez and Gary Mack in the midfield with Shaqiri and Mo Salah up front so far. Right.
Kieran Town said Xabi Alonso. Everyone knows how much I love him, but if I had Xabi Alonso and Gary Mack in the midfield, then you may as well forget about it.
Right. I don't mean to be a spoil sport here, Seany, but are you looking at the comments?
What?
Are you looking at comments?
You see, Gab's at the popping her up.
Yeah, after you said it, now come on. I'm not one to complain about these things, right? I'm not one to complain about
Yes, what to complain. Conroy, back to you before Keith closing it like gasket.
I'm only joking. I'm only throwing a few little grenades in there.
Yeah, I got me wild card right, Keith.
Conroy, give us a number between 1 and 33, please.
20, Gav, please.
20 is not a wild card.
Oh,
yes.
That's annoying.
Can you tell me Manchester City's record signing before they left Main Road?
Nice one. Yeah, lovely. Main Road is the ground they played at, Conroy. Before.
No, I know players. I just numbers. I'm not good at remembering finances for it. I'll go for it. It's probably not the case, but I'm going to go for Sean Goater.
It's not correct. It's Nicholas Anelka in 2002 for £14.5 million. That was what number did you give me that time? Oh yeah, number 20.
That was 20, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so give me a number between 1 and 50.
1.
Queen's Park Rangers.
Oh, that's not bad, you know.
They've had a few players as well.
I can think of one straight.
I think I'll be having at the back. I think I'll be having Rio Ferdinand and Virgil van Dijk at the back. So
okay.
I'll be Rio Ferdinand.
Rio's a show. Okay.
Again, 2 questions wrong. I've ended Stuart Pearce and Rio Ferdinand. It's happening. Absolute fix.
Rio Ferdinand.
Where does Stuart Pearce play?
Left back.
Left back.
Great left back. Stuart Pearce. He was fucking great. Hard.
Used to put the Sex Pistols on in the changing room before every game. Get the boys up front. I don't think anyone else liked the Sex Pistols.
But they weren't arguing with them.
No one was saying anything. Yeah.
I was tempted to say like the streets won't forget Adel Taarabt, but that was more Championship than Premier League. But I wasn't going to do that.
There was a couple of people in there with Les Ferdinand.
Big Les was great.
Oh, he was a monster. He was.
Big Les was deadly.
He was a monster.
They did have some really good players over the
They
years.
did.
And I love Loftus Road. I think it's a deadly I think it's a deadly stadium. I think the stadium is
real tight.
Yeah,
it's a good spot.
Bladen. They nearly had Peter Rodomingi as well, didn't they?
Remember that? That was the crack, wasn't it? Do you remember that?
Just shout up.
Just sitting in the car park eating crisps, just asking could he sign.
It's a game.
So Conroy in there with Rio Ferdinand. So Keith, you're up next.
Number 7.
Number 7. Can you tell me who was the manager of Arsenal, permanent manager of Arsenal, before Arsene Wenger?
Bruce Rioch.
Correct. Bruce Rioch. They sacked Bruce Rioch and then they put Pat Rice in charge for a week. Yeah. He was job sharing with some other fella.
Stuart Houston, was it?
Might have been Stuart
No.
Houston. Yeah, could have been.
Stuart
Yeah.
Houston,
And then they decided, listen, this isn't working out. They're both claiming overtime here, and they're not clocking in right, so we better get someone. So they went.
Cheaper to get this fella in from Japan.
Yeah.
Let's get him in.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so give me any player you would like, Keith.
Any player ever or an Arsenal player?
Any player you want.
All right, so that's like a wild card then, is it?
Well, you get a question, you can pick wherever you want.
I love it, yeah, nice. And I'll have Alisson Becker.
Alisson Becker. Okay. Seany, on to you. Give us a number.
Number 1.
Number 1. Who is Wolves' all-time Premier League top scorer?
Jesus Christ. It probably is it Raul Jimenez?
It is Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, because I just think because they were always an up and down side, weren't
Yeah.
they? Before,
He's 18
They never
goals.
have been plundering goals when they were up before. Yeah.
He's 18
they
goals
won
in the Premier League. The next one to him was Steve Fletcher with 12.
Was that Steve Fletcher?
Yeah.
Fletcher, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought that.
So Seany, you get to pick wherever you like.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Roy Keane.
Okay, Roy Keane.
Good show.
Midfield, Roy Keane, Renato Sanchez and Gary McAllister for Seany. So, after that, Conroy has added Rio Ferdinand to a backline, including Stuart Pearce and Virgil van Dijk. He still has Paul Scholes in midfield on his own and Henry up front. Keith has Alisson Becker and Trent Alexander-Arnold. He has Steven Gerrard, Christophe Dugarry and Kanu. And Seany has Roy Keane, Renato Sanchez and Gary McAllister in midfield, with Xherdan Shaqiri and Mo Salah up front. So, back to Conroy. Give us a number.
Is 10 been taken yet, Gav?
Yeah, it's gone.
10. Let's go. 14.
14. 14's already gone as well.
Okay. I can't remember what's been taken on. 7.
7 is gone.
Oh my God, that's terrible memory. 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Gone.
Give me anything. Give me anything.
Oh, 8 and 9 are gone as well.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Just give them the blame wild card and stop pretending.
Get over it. Get over the pretense of this, the dancing that's going on between you.
So it's 31. Is 31 be taken?
31 has not been taken. Can you tell me who is Bournemouth's record signing in the Premier League? I can tell you that the most they've ever received is 41 million for Nathan Ake from Manchester City. But who have they spent the most on?
It's annoying me. I think it might be this one person, but I can't remember his name. I know a few are coming to my head right now. We're thinking about Solanke, but I don't think Solanke's he's not the record. I feel like I might have to go for that, but I'm sure it's not him. I feel like it's a midfielder. Didn't work out too well for them. Wilson wasn't that much left back. I'm going to go for it. I don't think I'll go for Solanke, but I don't think it's right.
It's incorrect. The name of the player is Lamina for 25 million from Levante.
You remember his name? Yeah.
So give me a number between 1 and 50.
Mario Lamina?
The guy in the midfielder. 25 million from Levante.
Jefferson Lerma.
Lerma, sorry, not Lamina. Lerma. So give me a number between 1 and 50, please.
2.
Bolton. Some absolute crackers in there.
That's good. That's good.
In there.
I feel like
Dean Holdsworth.
It's off in my head right now. I was considering going for a goalkeeper, but I feel like I need to get more in midfield, so I'm going to go for JJ Okocha. JJ Okocha.
Okay, lovely stuff. Okocha. So many good players at Bolton. Can we throw a few out, or will we keep them for later?
Nah, throw them out.
Well, you had here.
I don't think they'll come.
You had Djorkaeff. You had
Ivan Campos.
A Campo.
Yeah, even Campo, yeah. Sorry, did I say Campos?
Campos, yeah.
Anelka played for them.
Sturridge.
Sturridge played for them. You know, they had
Wiltshire,
some serious...
Djorkaeff.
Yeah, Djorkaeff, yeah. There's so many of them out there. But anyway, JJ Kocha, good show.
Kevin Nolan, I know it's not a glamorous one, but he was actually pretty good for Bolton at that time as well. Like,
Yeah, but then he had to go
Nolan
and
and Davis.
Then he had to go and babysit
Yeah,
Andy
Carroll
went all over the shop because he was minding Gary. Wasn't he minding Andy Carroll in the spare room?
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. Keith, number between 1 and 33, please.
26.
26. Not there, Keith. 26.
Surprisingly enough. I'll have 23 if it's there, please, Gavin.
23 is there.
Excellent.
Can you tell me Wimbledon's all-time Premier League top goal scorer?
Wimbledon's all-time Premier League. Now, you see, I think you had thrown Dean Holdsworth out there as a bit of a fucking red herring, and I think is Dean Holdsworth our all-time Premier League top goal scorer.
I just threw him out because he played for Bolton.
But I don't know now if you're double bluffing me here.
And the reason I remember Dean Holdsworth with Bolton is he's the reason that Sander Westerveld was axed at Liverpool. Because in the third game of the season, I think they go to Bolton and they lose 2-1, and Westerveld makes two absolute horrendous mistakes. And both from Holdsworth.
Wimbledon, all-time top goal scorer. Oh. Just can't even fucking think of any Wimbledon. Dean Holdsworth, that's all I'm going for.
Dean Holdsworth is correct.
Yuppa, get up out of that.
Pick a player, please.
I will have. Let me see. Jamie Carragher.
Jamie Carragher, okay. He's going for the Liverpool vote here, boys. Heavy.
What?
Heavy on the Liverpool vote. Okay, Seany, on to you next, please.
21.
21. Can you name me Leicester's home ground before they moved to the King Power?
No.
No.
I guess.
The answer is Filbert Street. Give me a number between 1 and 50, Sean.
41.
41. Oh, fuck. Swindon Town.
You already had them.
No, it's off the list.
So this is out of the 50 Premier League clubs.
This is the 50 Premier League clubs.
Yeah, I couldn't even name you a fucking player that played with Swindon. Only that waffler, and I'm not picking him.
I'm trying to think of players that played for Swindon. Nicky Summerby, did he play for Swindon?
The Canyon managed them. Can I have him?
No, not in the Premier League.
You can have Jan Fjordhoff.
No, fuck that.
Loads of people knew Filbert Street.
Yeah.
I don't even know anyone who played for them.
It could have been worse. You could have got Oldham. Let's see.
What a shout. What a shout. I'm going to give you this one.
Help a brother out there.
I'm going to give you this one, Seany.
Give me a clue then.
No, I'm just going to give you this one on screen.
Swindon.
Glenn Hoddle play for them?
Yeah, as a player manager.
Player manager, yeah.
Where am I going to play him?
You can play him in midfield or you can play him at the back.
I've loads of... Glenn Hoddle didn't play in the back.
He played as a sweeper for Swindon.
I'm not putting Glenn Hoddle as centre half.
True. I think you do a job here.
He played as a centre back. He also played as a sweeper for I think he done it for Chelsea.
I like it at midfield, shaping up with McAllister and Renato and Roy Keane and Glenn Hoddle. I think there's a bit of something about that.
There's a bit of legs about it.
No, I tell you something. You could put it as a diamond. I'm not messing with you. You could put a diamond in there of fucking Keane at the base. You could have.
But then how am I?
Hoddle at the base. Hoddle at the base.
I can't. I literally can't. I can't do anything with that because I was gonna go Shaqiri from the right and Salah through the middle, but I can't push Shaqiri in the front too.
The only thing I would say is Jan Fjordhoff is very Dion Dublin.
No way. I'm not even picking. Gav, I literally have 10 players in my team.
That's what Laura Duffy said. You just go with 10. But give a player because I'm going to make something up at the end where you can shift a player.
Yeah.
Like, give me that waffle at him for Fjordhoff. Just for balance's sake.
This is so good. Fjordhoff. Okay, good stuff. So, at the end of that round, Conroy has Stuart Pearce, Virgil van Dijk and Rio Ferdinand at the back. He's JJ Okocha and Paul Scholes in the middle. And he's Thierry Henry up front. Keith has Alisson Becker in goal. Trent and Carragher at the back. He has Gerrard in midfield with the Gary and Kanu up front. And Seany has Roy Keane, Renato Sanchez, Gary McAllister in midfield, and a front line of Xherdan Shaqiri, Jan Egger, Fjordhoft, and Mo Salah.
And
But as I said,
I
Good
swear
balance.
to God, may God strike me down if you do not give me a chance to get that waffle out of my team. I'm going on a dirty protest.
Oisin
The kids
says,
only know him as being a top Twitter source, Sean. You have to think of the politics of this. They don't know him as
they'll think if they vote for him, he'll give them some news.
say his name 3 times in the mirror and then
he'll reveal someone's big shop or something. You know, the sort of way they'll all go off. But anyway, back to Conroy. I'm delighted that happened, Johnny. I'm sorry. Conroy, back to you. Number between 1 and 33.
Go for... Is 31 been taken, Gav?
31 is gone, yeah.
32?
32. Let me see where that is.
It's after 31.
I have it here. Relax.
You just looked at 31.
Yeah. Hold on. There's fucking so much stuff on my page. Will you wait?
You don't have these in order, no?
Yeah, I do. But then you have to throw in the wild cards every so often. You know the sort of
I
like.
get you.
Just remember, lads, I took Swindon, so you didn't have to.
Fell on that sword for the boys.
32 was gone. Sorry, 32 was gone.
29.
29 is a wild card.
Oh, well, you
no.
fuck off.
No way. No way.
Pick as a player. He's delighted now. We get to the end. I'm going to make something in my head.
Yeah.
Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer.
Cannot believe he didn't take a keeper. You're going to end up with the Oldham goalkeeper in your team.
He's going to end up with Steve Grizovic, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Keith, on to you.
Number 13.
13. Okay. So, Jurgen Klinsmann
Okay.
in 1994-95 is a Spurs player. Can you tell me how many league goals he scores for Spurs?
18.
Incorrect. 20. 20 Premier League goals in 94-95. So give me a number between 1 and 50, please.
I'll have number 7.
Number 7 is Hull City.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Few belters there.
I'll have
Andy
Andy
Warley.
Robertson. I'll have Robbo.
Oh, Andy Robbo. Okay. He's literally picking a Liverpool fucking 11 here.
Well, I have to try and shift Kanu and do Eddie, but
It's World Card 11 versus Liverpool 11 versus Aldi playing Special Oil 11.
yeah, over 35s.
Fjordhoft's gang versus the
Yeah.
LFC 11. Okay. So, Seany, to you. Number between 1 and 33, please.
24.
24 is a wild card, Seany, and it's the last of the wild cards.
Oh,
So who can I answer? I'm gonna take. So I've midfield more or less sorted.
You've just defenders and goalkeeper to pick.
Yeah, more or less, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna go with a goalkeeper. I'm gonna take Peter Schmeichel.
Great show.
Won't win many votes, but he's actually the best keeper that's ever played.
He
in the
should.
league.
He was fucking unbelievable, Peter Schmeichel was. Unbelievable he was. Right, and I'll give you an update the next round, okay? Conroy, back to you.
Go for... Can't remember numbers. 25, Gav.
25. Yep, okay. Crystal Palace signed Attilio Lombardo from Juventus. Okay, mid 90s, 97 or something like that. But he left.
I was 2.
He left.
I was 2.
He left a year later. Can you tell me?
Conroy, I feel that pain, brother.
Can you tell me who he signed for when he left Crystal Palace?
Can't believe you don't remember Attilio Lombardo, lads. What a time to be alive.
They named the Super Bowl trophy after him.
They did, yeah, that's it. Done so
Well,
well.
I'm going to go for logistics here. I'm assuming it didn't work out in the Premier League, so he went back to Italy. And if he was at Juventus, down to Palace, that's a bit of a drop-off. Just couldn't see him going back to Juventus. So go for another Italian team. Go for a bit lower than that. Between Udinese or Lazio, I'm going to go for Lazio.
Lazio's correct.
Oh,
Lazio's
That's
correct.
right.
Pick a
That's
player.
brilliant, to be fair.
I don't know how to pick now. Hold on. I think I'll follow keeper. I need a keeper because at this rate, I'm going to end up with Oldham's keeper. I'm trying to think who's the. You've took so Schmeichel and Alisson's gone.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about.
Sander
probably next?
Westerveld. Oh,
No, I'm not going for that. I'm going for.
David James.
Peggy FX at.
Yeah, but, take no
I
more credit.
actually think it might have came up in the teams you pick for the because he played for Fulham, but I think I would go for. Got to be honest, it's between Ederson or Van de Sar. But my team probably want to play it from the back as well, so I'm kind of torn. I'm going for Van de Sar because you're a top keeper. Go for Van de Sar.
You all have keepers. I
Actually,
can't believe nobody went for Petr Cech.
Nah.
Fucking ridiculous
Bad egg.
record in the Premier League.
The way
I think the thing with Cech is
Howard, jellyfish.
do you not think because Courtois came in and kind of took his spot that the way you reflect doesn't reflect as well on Cech as maybe other keepers?
Yeah, maybe he was
I
there
don't
another
know if
year or
that's just
two
me.
and then
And
walked away. Yeah.
he got on the sinking ship that was Arsenal. So that's
Yeah. You deserve everything you get. Okay. Keith, number between 1 and 33, please.
26.
Not there, Keith.
No. I don't know what's there. Look, let's have a recap. What's left?
2, 5, 6, 29, 30, 12, 27, 15, 16, 28, 21, 22, and that's it.
Sorry, I only got 2 of them. Can you repeat them again?
No.
I'm only messing. I'm going to take 16. Oh, no. Yeah, 16 is there. Yeah, 16.
Okay, so on the final day of 1994-95, we all remember as Blackburn winning the title at Anfield. Liverpool beating them, but Blackburn still winning the title.
Yeah.
Manchester United drew 1-1 away at West Ham. Brian McClare scored for United that day. Can you tell me who scored for West Ham?
all the questions in the 90s, Cav, yeah?
No, just that one.
It's like in Gavin and Stacey when Smitty's doing the quiz and they're all sports questions. Or Gary Yeah. Let's see, who scored the West Ham goal that day?
Wasn't fucking Jan Agaforta. Anyway.
Who scored the fucking West Ham goal? I can't think of even who played for them back then. No idea. Dennis, Frank Lampard.
Incorrect. It was Michael Hughes.
I was the tip of my tongue, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. He was number between 1 and 50.
47.
Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers.
Few belters.
Fuck's sake. Shearer is gone. I could keep up my political game and go, Harvey, yeah, couldn't we? But we've been playing the Premier League for them. Yeah, true. What do I need? Okay. Well, I'm going to go for a left field one here. I'm going to go for Dino Baggio.
Oh, nice. Okay, Dino Baggio. Okay. All right, Shawnee, on to you.
Number 6.
Okay. Can you tell me the home ground of Oldham Athletic?
No.
Pass. Next.
Boundary Park is the answer, Sean. Give us
Close
a number.
enough.
Give us a number between 1 and 50.
Please be Oldham. Please be Oldham.
19.
Leicester City.
What do I do here?
You've not got many choices. You're picking a defender.
No, not necessarily.
You could change your formation up. Yeah, I like that. Or did you take? Oh, you didn't go for Glenn Hoddle. You could have played him at the back, as Gav said, and went for another midfielder. Let's see, Leicester.
I could have played him. Oh, I'm wasted a key. I wasted a wild card. Then. Fuck yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I can't even use a midfielder because I've so fucking many of them. Left backs, right back. Carlo Pereira's not a bad show.
You could go, right, just spitballing, right? So you've got McAllister, Keane, Sanchez, Fjordhoft, Salah, Shaqiri. If you could go like with a funky 3-4-3 type of formation, you just have to lay this out on the team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go right back. I'm going to go Ricardo Pereira again.
Okay. Ricardo Pereira.
I'm just going to have to hope I can rob some of these not the lads.
Well, you won't be robbing off each other. You'll just get a chance to revamp your team near the end, all right? So you're going to get 3 questions each, so you can remove 3 and put any 3 you want in, all right?
Okay, that's good.
And I'm literally in my own head trying to make up questions here, right? Conroy, over to you.
Yeah, numbers. So what we got left, Gav?
We have 2, 5, 29, 30, 12.
Go for 5, Gav.
5. Okay, so Norwich City in the Premier League. Can you tell me what their highest finish in the Premier League was?
Between, I think, maybe I'm forgetting something here. I'm thinking when they had Sutton and stuff, and how high did they finish? Did they finish higher than I'm maybe thinking 15, 16, but it could be higher than that. I feel like I'd be annoyed if I don't go higher because I'm just in my head. I'm thinking I had Sutton for a bit, and that was in. So I'll go for. This might sound a bit. I'm going to go for 7th.
Incorrect. It was 3rd place. They finished 3rd.
And there's something. I was getting mixed up because I remembered. You know, it was George Burley with Ipswich done quite well, and in my head it was like Sutton with Norwich. I couldn't remember exactly. I knew it was higher, but
it was 1992, 93, or 93, 94. I'm not too sure. It was
Jeremy Goss scored against Bayern Munich in Europe and all that year.
That's
wonderful, glorious European run that Norwich had.
Yeah. So
People forget, lest we forget.
1 and 50, please, Conroy.
49.
49 is Newcastle United.
Okay.
Loads of belters there.
But for what I need, Keith,
that is a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Loads of belters there. I'm
thinking, I'll be honest, guys, I'll speak out loud. I'm thinking Peter Beardsley for my right wing side. Off the top of my head,
Warren Barton careful consideration.
Do you know? Just as a shout out, do you know underrated 11, Laurent Robert. Some of the goals that guy scored was ridiculous.
What was the little Peruvian fella, Nobby Solano?
Nobby Solano.
Yeah.
Play the trumpet. Go back and look at Philippe Albert playing for them in the 90s and come back to me then.
Yeah, Asprilla as well. You've got the options there. I think for me though, I need a right back eventually, but I feel like I can do that later. I think right now to get a player to the level with Beardsley, top player. So I think I'll go for Beardsley.
Okay,
good shout. But they did have David Ginola playing for them, and he was fucking amazing. I would have stuck him in on the wing all day long.
Didn't he?
Yeah, he was fucking deadly for Newcastle.
Yeah.
No, it was. He won. Was it? No, it's Spurs. They won the Player of the Year. Well, that's when Man United won the treble. Was it Spurs? They won the Player of the Year.
Yeah, he was ridiculous. Ginola was deadly.
Yeah, I forgot about Ginola.
Then he went to Villa. Do you remember? And was it who was the manager?
It was what's his name? John. Fuck, what was his name?
Spiky black.
Gregory.
Yeah.
Gregory.
John Gregory. Yeah, and he
Gregory,
scores.
yeah.
And top off. Sean Gregory.
He was calling him overweight when he said he was fat. Ginola whips his top off.
2% body fat on him. Anyway, Norman there with a good shout as well. Andy Cole could have got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shout. I've already got Shearer or Henry, but I would have probably considered that if not.
Yeah, that's fair. And Andy Cole missed more chances than anybody I've ever seen. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, on to the next one. On to Keith. Keith, shout.
I'll have 12 players.
12. Who did Chelsea sign Gianfranco Zola from?
Who did Chelsea sign Gianfranco Zola from? Parma.
Parma is correct. Pick a player.
Pick a player, any player.
So you have what looks like a centre back and a winger, maybe forward.
Of a centre back, a forward, and a midfielder to go. Have I?
No, you've.
Yeah, I've three to go.
Yeah, you have 3 to go. Yeah.
Let's see. I will take Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez. Okay. Seany, on to you.
What numbers left?
2, 29, 30,
2.
27, 15.
2.
Oh, fuck's sake, you picked another one of these, Seany. Holy Jesus. Can you tell me where Middlesbrough played before the Riverside Stadium?
No.
Correct.
Ayrton Park.
The answer is Ayrton Park. Give me a number between 1 and 50, please.
Hold
Go
on. 19. Gone.
Gone already.
10.
Gone already.
Gone.
3.
Middlesbrough.
Serendipity there, isn't it? It's the universe sort of coming together. You have to admire that, Seany, would you? They had great players. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, they had some fucking
Didn't
cracking
have many
players.
good centre backs though. Or full backs.
Well, they did have a decent centre back, Seany.
They had that Waffler who was managing England at the moment, didn't they?
You could put him in with the other Waffler and have like Waffler FC.
That's what I'm going for here.
That might win the vote, Seany. Just double down.
Yeah, because Gareth Southgate is very popular among the Liverpool Twitter
I'm just texting me boss here to tell him I'm taking the day off work tomorrow to learn stadium names and premium.
You picked literally every one in the fucking questions. There's not one left.
I'm going for a fella who he's not sort of a waffler in the Fjordtop, but this fella actually managed to get himself to play for Real Madrid at one stage, so I'm going to go with Jonathan Woodgate.
He was a great player.
Yeah,
Jonathan Woodgate
he was a great player.
He was a smashing player. He had a career path that if he had stayed injury free, probably would have been far better for him, but he was a very good player.
He was a fucking great centre back team.
He played that really good Leeds team, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. The end of that round.
Viduka as well, Middlesbrough. Viduka, good striker. Yeah,
there's loads there. There's loads. And we can talk about them if you want. You've got.
If I had went for any, it would have been
Ravanelli.
Juninho
was great for them.
Emerson was great.
Who else?
There was
Paul Merson. Did Merson?
Yeah, they kind of had a go. When I say golden era for 2 or 3 years, and they got fucking relegated.
Got to the UEFA Cup final. Yakubu as well. They had. I'm not saying he was great overall, but Downham was pretty good at Middlesbrough as well. Then you had Schwarzer in goals was probably his best period of his career was at Middlesbrough as well.
Massimo Macaroni.
Yeah, he signed some fucking shite though as well. So Conroy has Van der Sar in goal. He has back 3 at the moment of Stuart Pearce, Virgil van Dijk and Rio Ferdinand. In midfield he has JJ Okocha and Paul Scholes, and up front he has Shearer, Henry and Beardsley. Keith has Allison in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson as as full-backs, Carragher as a centre-back. He has Dino Baggio and Steven Gerrard in midfield, and he's Christophe Dugarry, Nwankwo Kanu and Luis Suarez up front. So,
Entertainers 11, 100%.
Conroy, back to you.
You're not going through Seany's team now?
I can't.
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry,
Can't-
Shawnee,
No,
Peter
sorry.
Schmeichel,
Just the Corpo 11. Don't be
Ricardo
Tenements.
Pereira, right back. He has he's Woodgate centre back. He has Roy Keane, Renato Sanchez, Gary McAllister in midfield, and up front he's Jan Fjordhoft, Jaron Shaqiri, and Mo Salah. Conroy, back to you.
What's left, Gav? Sorry, man. I just
Um,
the first name.
just shout numbers and I'll tell you.
15, 29, 30, 27, 28, 21, 22.
Go for 15 then, Gav, please.
15. So Cardiff 3, Liverpool 6 in the season 2013-14. Okay?
Yep.
I want you to name the goal scorers for me in that game for Liverpool.
So Suarez is one of them.
Yeah.
Martin Skettle.
Yeah.
He scored 2 in that day. I think so 6. So just Suarez scored 2. Sterling didn't score. I do think Sturridge got 1 as well because Suarez put the ball through the guy's legs.
Yeah,
That's
Suarez gets 3, Skertel gets 2, and Sturridge gets 1.
There you go.
So you're absolutely correct there. Pick
Well
a player,
done,
please.
Conroy, good stuff.
Yeah. No, I just remember because Skettle used to do my head in because he scored that many goals that season. But I think he scored 3 own goals as well, and it was like depending on what you look at, he was a liability, and some people love him. So
One season he's brilliant. The next season he was pony. The next season he was brilliant. He was ridiculous player.
So, Conroy, it looks like you have a right back and a midfielder to the left.
Yes. So I think I can find a right back in another team. I can work something out there. I think to complete that midfield, I'm going to go for a DM, and I'm stuck between Kante or Fabinho. However, I think they're both amazing. I just think Fabinho covers but has the pass and just a bit better passing. So I'm going to go for Fabinho. But I rate Kante very highly as well. But I'd say Fabinho.
No problem at all.
Conroy, do you not realise that we need another midfielder and Fabinho?
Mate, I've left you Kante. I've left you Kante, mate. I don't know what more you want.
Yeah, that's not going to get me any votes. That won't get me any votes.
Well, I was about to pick Kante, then I thought Keith said it's political, so no, only joking.
Once you leave League Hat him out for me, I'm all right.
Right, so Keith, we're on to you. It looks at the moment you need a midfielder and a centre back, okay?
I can get creative here. Don't you be worrying about what I need. You just give me the question. Number 30.
Just give me the question. Okay, can you tell me who scored Nottingham Forest's first ever Premier League goal, please?
Teddy Sheringham.
Correct. Pick a player.
Any player? Let's see. I will take Sammy Hippier.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, will you stop, will you? Fuck
What?
me. Master
What?
Lex Luthor, you had it. Fucking master manipulator.
And he was a baldy as well, you know, so I don't know.
I swear to God. If he, I'm
Honestly, he's going to pick Carl out of Canteen to play left back for both here at this stage.
I'm telling you. Right, Shawnee, question. Go, pick a number.
Don't mind me, Keith. I'm just snapping. What numbers are left, Gav? Just do me a favour. Will you just give me the one that's not the question for the stadium? Will you? Oh,
21, 22, 27, 28, 29.
27.
27. Hold on. Okay. Can you tell me, in 2005, Bolton had their highest Premier League finish? Can you tell me what position they finished, please?
Was it 5th?
It wasn't. It was 6th. It was 6th. So give me a number between 1 and 50, Shawnee.
47.
This has to be Oldham.
47 is Manchester City.
Oh, you done well there, didn't you?
So you have a left back and a centre back, Shawnee, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Kompany, good show. Company. Okay. Conroy, back to you.
Oh, 23. Is 29 been taken? It wasn't
29
the
is
last
there.
round.
Do you want
We
29?
finished 5th in fucking 05, didn't we? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Massive delayed reaction there from Sean. Number 29. Isn't that what you said to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me who Sheffield Wednesday signed Wim Jonk from?
Portland
What was
Road.
his name? What was his name?
Jonk, the Dutch midfielder.
All right. And when was that, Gav? Roughly?
That was
about 95.
around 95-ish, yeah.
Yeah, Dutch. Let's play the game by it. Wim Jong. Ajax or Feyenoord? Feyenoord.
PSV.
Oh, yeah.
Unlucky.
Feyenoord, it's PSV.
That was in my head as well, but I thought it's usually Ajax or Feyenoord. PSV now and again, but fair enough.
Right,
This
give us
was
a number
that now
between
and
1 and
again.
50.
46.
Everton.
Oh, that suits me quite well because I'm going to go for right back. I'll go for Seamus Coleman.
Seamus Coleman. Okay. Now, so Keith, we're down to your last player. Question, go.
28.
Who did Aston Villa sign Luke Nillis from?
Fucking hell. Luke Nillis. Oh. He's Belgian, but did they bring him in from Germany? Stuttgart.
Incorrect. It was PSV as well.
Oh, the dreaded PSV.
Give us a number between 1 and 50.
I will take number 6.
Number 6 is Leeds United.
That's all right, fuck's sake. Right, so what do I need? A
Midfielder.
midfielder for Leeds.
He's going to pick Dominic Matteo because he played at Liverpool.
Mickey Barmby. Let's see, Leeds. Now, just so we, I could take a forward here and put Dugarry back into my midfield, but let's see, Dugarry can go wide. I will take.
I know exactly what he's going to say.
What? No, I'm not taking a forward. I'm not going to take Robbie Fowler. I was going to take
Yeah, I
Robbie
knew you were
Fowler,
going to.
but I won't. We'll take Leeds midfield.
There's another one. There's another one.
Shut up.
Leeds.
Right, relax there, Joe Wayman, will you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Leeds. See, I can't get my head out of the good Leeds team, and like Lee Bowyer, don't want him. That ruins me political game, I think, in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Olivier Decor was good as well, but I don't want him.
Oh, he was quality.
He was deadly. Leeds.
What position do you need, Keith?
Midfielder.
I know what I do straight away.
You'd switch her up. I'm going to go for a combative midfielder. I'm going to go with David Batty.
Okay. I would have went Harry Kewell and played a 4-2-3-1.
Harry Kewell.
Or you could have went for playing the most political answer I ever played in James Milner.
Yeah, you could have went
I didn't think of that one there. Shit. David Batty, can't believe it.
Right. Seany, you get the last question. The last question is, which former Liverpool player scored in Portsmouth's first Premier League win on the opening day of the season, in their first Premier League game? Which former Liverpool player scored for Portsmouth on their first Premier League game in a 2-1 win against Aston Villa? I remember it well.
What year?
2003.
So where did we get? In the Crouchy. The Crouchy go from Portsmouth to Southampton.
Crouchy done the rounds. Crouchy was that fucking Villa, Q. I think it was at
think there's
QPR.
only
He went to Villa. He went to.
No,
I think it was a bit later at Portsmouth. He was
It was
there
later
before.
at
I was a
Portsmouth.
bit
He had
later.
two
The only
spells at
other-
Portsmouth.
The only one I remember, other Liverpool player I remember them was Paddy Berger.
Correct. Patrick
show.
Berger is correct.
Good show.
Him and
Glenn
Sheringham
Johnson
score.
as well, but he was at Chelsea at that stage, wasn't he?
Yeah. So you have any left back in the Premier League ever?
Ashley Cole.
Good show. I was waiting for that to pop up.
That was at the Thomas Cook Portsmouth, the Thomas Cook sponsor, or was it Vodafone? It was it Redknapp?
Yeah, it was Redknapp. Yeah, it was
It
the
was
first game.
They wore rugby jerseys. They wore Canterbury, didn't they?
Yeah, they had
and,
Canterbury shorts and all.
And I think they beat Villa. I want to say Gareth Barry scored for Villa, but I'm not too sure. But I remember it being, the place was hopping. Opening day of the season. It might have been the first game of that season. You know, like the early kickoff, the 12 o'clock.
Right, come on, this is your life. Hurry up, we have to get David Batty out of this team. Come on.
Right, so this is the way it's going to work.
Go. How do I get rid of David Batty?
This is the way it's going to work, right? So there is teams left out of that 50. Okay, so instead of answering questions, you're going to gamble. Okay? So you can gamble 3, 4, or 5 teams. Okay? But when you gamble them 5 or 3 or 4, whatever it might be, you have to stick to them. Okay? So you want to have a look at your team and say to yourself, I can gamble 3, but like, you could get Liverpool or you could get fucking Bradford. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
This is good. I like this.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a gamble.
I love this.
The cojones.
Yeah, it's a gamble. Okay. So just to let you know, the teams that are left, just to give you an idea. Okay, you have Chelsea are in there. Yeah, Liverpool are in there. Burnley are in there. Derby, Wimbledon, Watford, Bradford, Sheffield United, Reading, Palace, Southampton, Arsenal are in there. United are still in there. Sunderland, I think I've said. Cardiff are in there. Brighton, Wolves, all that sort of stuff. So there's loads of teams in there. Okay, you can gamble 3, 4, or 5. Okay, you can gamble 3, 4, or 5. But when if you say to me 5 and you pick the number, they're the 5 teams you're going to get, and you must replace them in your team. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, I'm going to ask you all first of all how many you want to gamble, and then we go around the table as we go, okay? So just to remind people, we'll do this quick. We're trying to get out of here by 11:30. Conroy has a team so far of Evan van der Sar, Seamus Coleman, Stuart Pearce, Virgil van Dijk, Rio Ferdinand, Fabinho, Akoche, Paul Scholes, Alan Shearer, Thierry Henry, Peter Beardsley. Now, you can gamble 0 if you want, okay? But if you don't gamble 0, you must do 3, 4, or 5, okay? Keith's team is Alison Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson, Jamie Carragher, Sammy Hupia, Dino Baggio, David Batty, Stephen Gerrard, Christophe Dugarry, Kanu, Luis Suarez. Okay? And Shawnee's team is Peter Schmeichel, Ricardo Pereira, Ashley Cole, Jonathan Woodgate, Vincent Kompany, Roy Keane, Renato Sanchez, Gary McAllister, Jan Argafjortot, Xherdan Shaqiri, and Mo Salah. Okay? Now, the other thing is, you can look at the comments if you like. So if you want to open the comments for suggestions from these teams, you can absolutely do that. I have no problem with it. Okay, so people are going to throw in questions or answers now for when these teams show up.
I have me phone here, but I just have to have Fjordhoff on there as well.
Salah, Waffles, Shaqiri. Okay, so as Trouble Laker says, fortune favours the brave. Okay, so Conroy, how many players would you like to gamble?
I don't want to be boring, guys, but the only one I was going to gamble was Pierce for Cole. Shawnee's took that, and the only one I'm kind of shook the peg on is Beardsley. And I've got to be honest, I'm not to be boring, but I'm pretty happy with my team. I don't think my team will get better if I gamble. There's genuinely, I think I've got lucky. I don't know.
Cards to get you a little stocking.
I know exactly, but I need to make the most of it. And I've got to be honest, even like the Akocha was lucky with Bolton. With the teams left, there is no way I'm going to replace 3 players.
Vote killer. Paul Scholes is a vote killer here, Conroy. I think you need to be a bit
possibly,
more.
mate.
No, so that's okay. If Conroy wants to stick, he can stick. But it all depends on what the others get. Okay.
Well, I just think, see, because Seany and Keith have took the ones I would go for, like the Ashley Coles alternative. There's maybe the only one I'd want to try and get was a Ronaldo for Beardsley, but it's not worth the risk. So apologies, guys. I'm going to say 0.
No, he's grand. He's perfect. He's staying where he is. I like that move, to be honest with you, when I seen his team. So, Keith, how many would you like to gamble?
I wouldn't have done any of those Conroy as well. I'm going to do 3. I have to get David Batty out of this bleeding team.
Seany, how many would you like to do?
Full house, so I'm going 5.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll give Seany, we'll go Keith, Seany, right? Seany again, Keith, Seany, Keith, Seany. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we go Seany first. Okay, because Seany's done the most. Okay, so Seany, give me a number between 1 and 50, please.
13.
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Okay.
Steve Bull and Andy Much, a great strike force for them in the 80s. Now, I don't think they played the Premier League game.
I'm gonna take.
Look at this! Look at this! Oh my God, you're not to get slaughtered here, Conroy. Conroy eats one Pringle and puts back on the lid.
Do you know what? Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right, Kieran, but no, fair enough, mate. Fair enough, mate.
No, do you
know what it is? I eat an apple. I eat apple and then I put it in the saran wrap and save it for later after I bite an apple. No.
So, Sean,
see if I gambled that. My team would be worse. So apologies.
I'm getting the waffler out and I'm putting Jota in.
Jota in for Fjordhaft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's playing the politics now, Seany?
Me. Oh yeah.
Okay. Keith, give me a number, please.
9.
Blackpool.
Ask me, bollocks, will you? Blackpool.
Then, Sean, you go for 2 picks after this, okay?
Keith, in all seriousness, though, that like a specific player there.
I don't think Charlie Adams is going to get me any votes here. You know,
but he did. He probably should have got Player of the Year that year. His stats were ridiculous.
He's a disgusting human being for us. He's no way is he going to take Tom Ince quicker and I'll take fucking Chatham. Who else played for these fuckers?
Chatham.
Who the fuck played for Blackpool? Let's see.
Brett Almerod, you can get him in. DJ Campbell.
Who was the centre back? He had a name like he was in the dream team. What was his name?
Oh, something Baptiste or something, was it?
Yeah.
Marlon Harewood played for Blackpool as well.
Oh, this isn't helping me at all, Conroy. I'm not gonna lie. Marlon Harewood.
I'm trying to think a utility player for you to replace Batty.
Do you know
no, Batty's okay.
Puncheon was decent.
Jason
Puncheon was decent.
Does he still play football?
Could do. He was at.
It wouldn't get you any favours, but I'd take Charlie Adam. You could play him as a
Dejan Lovren's back garden every night.
He must pick a Blackpool player to go into that side.
Let's see. A Blackpool player. Fucking gutted them at that gambling this now. I can't believe I'm going to lose David Batty here for Charlie Poxy Adam. We'll take Chad. Adam.
Okay, Charlie Adam.
Remember Alex Ferguson said
that's you.
This is a long one worth 10 million.
You need to be online for 20.
That on the team.
Yeah. Just 6 Adam. Ferguson said his scores are worth taking up the whole screen. The rest of the team just down the right hand side of the screen. While Keith tries to explain himself. Anyway, Seany's black laughing his bollocks out there. Let's see who he gets, right? So you get 2 picks now, Seany, okay? Just to get it down level.
What numbers are left, guys?
Oh, there's loads of them. Just shout and I'll tell you if they're there.
20.
Number 20. Liverpool.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take Shaq out and I'm gonna put Mane in. On the front three. I'm gonna get Liverpool's front three.
What's the thing of Shaq?
Okay. No worries.
Another one then I'm going to go
I couldn't believe that you didn't go Torres.
No, because Jota's down through the middle. That's a good shout, Gav, but you should have told me that 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, well, I'm not here to help you.
Or Robbie Fowler.
I'm not
or
here
Michael Owen. Or fucking...
Michael
Right.
Owen.
So
No,
you've-
Michael Owen, politically,
wanna
Owen's
win
not
this
winning
game.
those votes. Sean,
Right.
he's smart.
yeah, but you
Owen's-
see, the Michael Owen
Right, Seany.
fans are all now in their,
40,
30s and 40s, so
40,
they're
Gav.
the demographic you're aiming for.
Good
40,
point.
Gav.
Number 30.
40.
30. You're not going to believe this.
Oldham.
Manchester United.
Ask me bollocks.
Oh, mother.
Ask mine.
It's not great.
I'm going to
though,
get
see.
Oldham now. I'm going to get Oldham and Bradford because I haven't shut my mouth all
Do you know
bleeding
what?
night.
Company and Vidic at the back. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Give me Vidic.
And take out Wookie.
Yeah.
Can't believe he didn't take Ronaldo.
Look, where am I going to put him?
But make room in that slow midfield that you have and put him in there
Okay.
somewhere.
He still has.
Don't worry.
He still has.
We can still get Chelsea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true, yeah. Which
we've-
one would you like now?
So
Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal?
we've two left now. Okay, we've two. Sorry, yeah, we've two left of each is now. Okay, so Keith, back to you, please.
11, please, Gavin.
Spurs.
Right. Chatham. Out. I don't know.
Oh, I
how
don't
the
know if you
fuck
can
is
do
going in.
that. You can't
What?
switch another player out and bring him back in.
Why not?
You can't bring a player in to replace and then replace him again.
Oh, right, let me check the small print in the rules.
Oh, go on,
There's no rule.
I'll let you. Okay, go on.
Right, go on. I won't do it. I'll play the game in the spirit it was intended.
Go on. I'll let you. I'll let you because I should have said
No.
that. I should have said that beforehand. So you go on. You can take Charlie Adam out. Who do you want?
Oh, yes. Now, Spurs, midfielders. Who the fuck's played midfield for Spurs?
Oh,
Has to have been loads of
there's
these.
one that's just fucking. If you're not picking him, it's a joke.
Right.
But one of them got mentioned earlier, Keith.
What?
No, shush.
One of
Shh.
no, try to help him out.
No helping here. But he's
Right.
allowed to look at the comments anyway. But
I'm going to take
there's only one answer.
Charlie Adam out.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to put Luka Modric in.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
What was the correct answer?
Correct answer is Luka Modric.
All right.
Okay, so Keith has one left. Shawnee has two. Shawnee, give me a number.
16.
It's gone.
11.
Gone.
43.
Gone.
48.
Say again.
38.
West Bromwich Albion.
Right, so they did have they had a few players at one stage.
They did.
They had some. I'm looking now. I need two midfielders. I need two midfielders from who played for West Brom. So I'm trying to think. Your man was actually decent last year for them. Pereira. No, your man Pereira. He was decent.
Why do you feel you need two midfielders?
Because I want Renato out of my team and I want Gary Mack out of my team.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I could really, I could drop Mane into like a number 10.
And Peter Rodamini up into that
And
forward
take-
line.
That's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna take Lukaku, and I'm gonna put Mane in a Senegal role.
So who's coming out for Lukaku?
Gary Mack, and then Roy Keane is gonna go in and hold fort there. So I can kind of have,
Okay.
I'll have like 2 8s and
Yeah.
a 10, and
Okay,
attacking
so
4-3.
There's one left each. Keith,
I'll have 8.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Right. Let me see. I'll take out Canu.
Mhm.
And I'll put in Dennis Bergkamp.
What a fucking player.
Bergkamp, very good.
I'm
Seany.
feeling a bit guilty about the Charlie Adam move.
Seany.
Oh, what, too late now.
I'm feeling a bit guilty about that move, but it's too late. I'm not going back on it.
It's done. What's done's done.
Yeah.
Right, Seany, last one. Do you want to recap of the numbers quickly?
No. I'll just 18.
18 is Fulham.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They've had some good players.
Oh, yeah. Sanchez is gone. Renato Sanchez is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put...
Steve Sidwell.
No, I'm going to put him in. I genuinely think he's one of the... People say
Zoltan Gira.
No, not him either. Moussa Dembele.
Yeah, absolute baller.
For...
The Spurs one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we're left with, after all that, I'm glad you gambled. That was good. I enjoyed that. So, Conroy's team is Edwin van der Sar, Coleman, Van Dijk, Rio Ferdinand, Stuart Pearce as a back four. He's got Fabinho, Okocha, Scholes, and then he has Henry and Beardsley off Alan Shearer. Seany is left with Peter Schmeichel in goal, Ricardo Pereira right back, Ashley Cole left back, Nemanja Vidic and Vincent Kompany at centre back. He has Roy Keane and Moussa Dembele in midfield.
Very, very injury prone midfielder. Very injury prone.
He won't be playing any real games, so it'll be
all right. Okay.
No.
This isn't real, Keith.
I'll put this on. I'll put it all on the.
All the notes will be there. Yeah.
You know, the people decide.
People need about 4 gigs on their phone to download these files when Keith puts them up tomorrow. Moussa Dembele and Roy Keane hold the midfield, and then he has. It looks like he has Mane, Salah, Jota behind Romelu Lukaku, if I'm right in thinking, Johnny.
Yeah.
And Keats is Alisson in goal. It's fucking Liverpool. It's Alisson in goal. It's Trent. It's Trent, Carragher, Hippier, Andy Robbo as his back four. He's got Dino Baggio, Luka Modric, Steven Gerrard in the midfield three, and he has Bergkamp and Luis Suarez playing off Dugarry.
Dugarry and Bergkamp playing off,
Luis Suarez, or whatever way you want
Suarez, if that's okay. And just to clarification, I have on Conroy's team, for when I upload these, I have Ian Pearce in your defence and I have Phil Bardsley, just to check that. That's right, isn't it? I wouldn't want to shortchange again.
Okay, no problem. And okay, no worries.
Just so clear.
No worries. Okay, no problem. So that's the teams. That's been the draft. I hope people watching it enjoyed it. It was good crack. I like that format. The way you get questions. If you don't get them right, you get the team, and at the end, there's a bit of risk and reward. But it's been good.
In all honesty, I think the 3 teams are actually decent. There's no
there's no whoppers in there.
There's a Bladen.
Yeah,
having to put the hard sell on your team. I think this is.
Some of the teams that haven't even been a hard sell. They've been like, just put it up. I've no interest. Not even tweeting. Can you not put my name on it? But look, it was just a bit of crack for tonight. But there's nothing on tomorrow night. We're taking a break tomorrow night because we've loads to get ready for the football coming back. Tuesday night, I'm not sure what's going on Tuesday night either. Wednesday will be the midweek fix. Thursday will be Carnage. Friday will be Sports Unplugged. And then we'll be back on Sunday for the Leeds game with pre and post match stuff. But we might try fit something in on Tuesday. There's something in my head that I just can't remember. That's being honest with you. But we've been bashing out shows for the last I don't know how long. So taking a night or two off be no harm, especially to get ready for what's going to be.
When is Gavin Andy's talking bollocks?
I've asked him to do it Tuesday, but he's working Tuesday. And I can't do it tomorrow because I'm doing a show with Conroy on his channel tomorrow night. So it's one of those. But we'll fit it in somewhere. The women's team had a win over the weekend, and there'll be more interviews with players coming up with Chris in the next while over that. And just don't forget to like, subscribe, share, get involved on Twitter, in our Discord group, wherever it might be. Just to let you know, on Sienna, we're up to €64,000 raised, and that's actually enough for the moment to get her to America to undergo her surgery, which is huge news. There was an update today. So basically, the rest of the money that they're looking to raise now is to pay for the trip on top of the surgery, and then pay for the rehab when she gets back, because there's a serious amount of rehab goes into this when she gets back. So if you can, type Sienna Steps into Google and you'll see the GoFundMe, or you can find a link to our website in the show description. If you click on that, it gives you all the links you need. There's also a link in the description for the Anfield thing as well. But look, whatever way you can help, by either not subscribing, by donating or by sharing it, absolutely do that, because to have that, knowing that we've raised enough for it to go, is unbelievable. But I was talking to my mother over the last couple of days, and she said, look, it's just, that's not the easy bit. They have to go for a month because of the surgery and then rehab that you must do in America. So there's just so much cost to that, staying in America for a month, especially with the care that she'll need, and then coming home and having to go to hospitals and therapy sessions in Ireland. So literally, €50,000 doesn't last long when you're looking to do this therapy. Genuinely, it doesn't last long. So please, if you can, make sure you donate, or just share it wherever you possibly can, anywhere and everywhere. And if, like as I said, if all of our subscribers or all of our Twitter followers all gave 50p each, we'd have this. We'd absolutely have this. We're going to continue to try raise money as we go, but I just wanted to give you that update because it's huge news. But it just shows you that when you look for 120 grand, you think, wow, that's a serious amount for surgery. Only half is for the surgery. The rest is for just literally the girl to recover and basically to get the treatment afterwards that makes the treatment work, if that makes sense. So one goes with the other. It's not a case of, oh, she gets surgery and we're all good. It's not like that at all. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that update because it is good news, but it just shows you that we need to keep pushing with regards to getting the total. So not only does she get that surgery, but she comes home, she gets the therapy she needs that will go on for a long time, and hopefully then, you know, she's able to go to school and walk through those school gates, as our mother always says. Keith, anything else before we go?
No, all good. Great news on Sienna there, Gav. And as we keep saying, you know, we've been pushing this a long time, and it's not about us, it's not about Liverpool, it's about helping a little 3-year-old girl. So any help, it's still, well, we might have reached our target, we haven't reached their target, so let's keep going as much as we can to see how much more we can help them with. You know, we have a platform to share this, let's share it.
Yeah, absolutely. Conroy, anything else before we go?
No, just kind of echoing what Keith said there. That's a great cause, and as you said, mate, our target, but to keep going to get to the target. And just to say, thanks very much for the show. I really enjoyed that, guys. That was brilliant. Pleasure to have to be on, and yeah, great crack, to be honest. And apologies for the Pringle, the one Pringle move. I'll try and gamble next time. That team was too good, too good.
Play with your head here. Play with your head here.
Yeah, no. In fairness to him, he stuck to his guns because, like, you know yourself, if that. Other lads would have went, 4 players because I'm, you know, got over confident. But I think he done well by just sticking where he done. Seany, anything else before we go?
No, just echo the sentiment to yourself and Conroy and Keith regards to Sienna. Look, we do shows nearly 5 nights a week, most weeks on this channel, and there's nobody really ever has an agenda. But I'm sure we can all agree that one agenda that we did have was to help out this little girl live as best as life as possible, and it's absolutely brilliant news that she's able to get the treatment that she needs. So let's push on and really make a difference, because look, that's what we're here for at the end of the day, and all the best to her going forward. So I'm following our mum on Instagram, and it's great to see the progress. She's such a positive little one as well, so no doubt that she'll be up and flying and back to 100% before she even knows it. So yeah, and thanks everybody again for coming in and doing your bit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Good draft. We might fit something. There's genuinely something going on Tuesday that I can't remember. All right, but if I'm completely lying to myself, we'll try bring in something on Tuesday night, and might do a quiz or something and have a bit of crack with some people. Keith won't be allowed on because he just keeps picking Liverpool players. Conroy won't be allowed on because he just won't gamble anything, and Seany won't be allowed on because he doesn't know any names of any stadiums anywhere in the world. That has been the Fatback 4. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, all that sort of stuff. See you again soon. Over now.